Proverbs 11 verse 2 says, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. The Bible tells us, when pride comes, then comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. I give an example. In 2 Chronicles, in chapter 26, the Bible tells us the example of Uzziah. Uzziah was 16 years old when he became king. He reigned 52 years in Jerusalem. In verse 4, the Bible tells us, Uzziah began very well. The Bible said he did right, and he did what was right in the sight of the Lord, according to all that his fathers Amaziah had done. In verse 5, let's continue in verse 5, the Bible tells us, God blessed him with livestock, power, victory, and his army was elite. The Bible described them as an amazing army. But if we continue in verse 15 up to verse 18, what happened to King Uzziah? The Bible tells us, when his heart became proud, you know what happened? He thought he was above the law. He felt he has the right to do what he wanted to do. And he made devices in Jerusalem, invented by skillful men, to be on the towers and the corners to shoot arrows and large stones. So his fame spread far and wide, for he was marvelously helped till he became strong. But when he was strong, his heart was lifted up to his destruction, for he transgressed against the Lord his God by entering the temple of the Lord to burn incense on the altar of incense. So Azariah the priest went in after him, and with him were 80 priests of the Lord's valiant men. And in verse 18, and they withstood King Uzziah and said to him, it is not for you, Uzziah, to burn incense to the Lord, but for the priests, the sons of Aaron, who are consecrated to burn incense. Get out of the sanctuary, for you have trespassed. You shall have no honor from the Lord God. King Uzziah, he felt he has the right to do what he wanted to do. He was so proud. You know, a humble person will listen and will change. I repeat, a humble person will listen and will change. But King Uzziah, because the heart was so proud, listen to this, church. Proud people don't like correction. Proud people don't listen. And that is very, very dangerous. And that is exactly what happened to King Uzziah. He forgot his number one responsibility is to be faithful to God, is to serve God, to obey His word. That is responsibility. That is the number one responsibility. You know what happened next to King Uzziah? Because God opposed to the proud, God sent leprosy to King Uzziah. And Uzziah was leprous for the rest of his life. Everyone proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though they join forces, none will go unpunished. Church, humbleness is a vital component of guarding our heart. The more you humble yourself, the more you guard your heart. Because humbleness defeats pride. As you humble yourselves, God lift you up.